outside line. Everybody's coming. And, wow. Boy, McMurray, Mark, the 11. I believe the 83 may have gotten through there.
Yeah, he got hooked by Montoya.
Yeah,
girl.
Montoya just got into the back of him. And, Mike, another thing about the bigger restrictor plate is the closing rate is going to be a lot higher right there. See, he just starts up to, yeah, you see the smoke?
Looks like he's maybe had a tire going down.
Apparently so, when you see that smoke boiling out as he started up the hill. And, man, that's 75. Derek Cope right into the back of Rudeman. Some cars up there, they're not real fast, being overtaken by some cars that are. The 36 car gets loose, and away he goes. Boy, I want you to watch this 18. Look where 18 is. He's right here. Watch him weave through here. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
And he
around goes Bobby Labonte.
Oh, no.
Missed it by that much.
Wow. Nothing. Attaboy. Good save, bud.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Not what you want to do in final practices.
I see what happened. He got down on the 48 got down on the apron. The 48 got the left side tires down on the apron, and when
the inside, Nelson Piquet gets a little bit loose. She's on the inside against the white line, and Nelson Piquet Jr. forces her down off the racetrack. Look at this ride through the grass she has.
I'll tell you, this right here is car control. Now, that's something that you got it or you don't. And that's impressive right there to get that car that far out of shape. Hang on to it, not hit the wall.
Watch top of your screen. The green and black car, that's Barry Fisher. Gets a little bit loose. Just slides off the racetrack and just turns around backwards the wrong way.
These cars are the way they're set up when they go on the left side. 25. Oh, got a car.
Kurt Busch.
Holy cow.
Got tipped, slides to the grass. Caution is out.
Hang on.
He's in the fence. Here we go. Greg Biffle ahead of Casey Kane at the line. 2 laps to go.
There goes Harvick. 29 car drops to the bottom.
From the short run, particularly. There you go. Harv's going to get a good bump from the 9.
Come on, 9. Get outside.
Come on now.
Oh, there goes Biffle.
There you go.
All right.
Caution's out,
so the race is over. Wherever they were at the time of caution.
Race is over, and they're all wrecking. This looks like Days of Thunder all over again.
And Kevin Harvick will become the 4th driver to win back-to-back Budweiser shootouts.
Kane gave Harvick in the 29. I don't know if the Biff had a right rear down or if he just got lifted off the ground, because the 29 was all, the 24, Jeff Gordon was all up in the back of him getting in the corner. There. I think possibly.
Well, Boyer and Pappas came together.
Yeah.
Behind him.
In fact, had it not been for Terry Cook, Clint Boyer would have been in the wall hard after that bump from Max Pappas.
And a bad break for Cook. He went right across one of the.
Michael Waltrip, the 51,
well,
gets
Michael
back into Regan.
Oh,
the 70.
No,
oh gosh, Regan Smith, and around goes Michael. Hard hit into the infield barrier.
That is unbelievable.
There goes Kyle Busch in the 18 car. Jumped to the high side. He gets blocked. He goes back to the bottom.
Jimmy Johnson doing what a whale of a job he's doing on those tires. Stayed out.
I think Boyer pushed Harvick right by him on the outside through 3 and 4.
Teammates. 2 Chevys helping each other.
Hey, have you ever seen this movie before?
Here comes Harvick.
Don't count Jimmy Johnson
Jimmy
out.
Johnson's fighting back.
Here they
It's not over yet.
Check flag in the air.
Jimmy Johnson. Johnson got it.
I mean,
by inch.
6/1000ths of a second.
Think like you said, that 14 and that 2, if they could possibly get hooked up here. And here comes Matt Kenseth's. Help is on the way, Smoke, if you just hang on to her.
And all Casey Kane in that 9 can do is just try to work him back and forth between him. I think the low place is where he needs to be, as long as they don't get the run on the high side.
Looking back from the leader, Casey Kane.
Here comes 14 on the outside.
And he's going to get a shot from Montoya. Watch him through 3 and 4 on the high side here.
That's all it took right there, just that extra little boost.
That 2 Chevys hooked up.
Here we come.
Slingshotted Tony Stewart right alongside Casey Kane.
Looks like the first race. The man on the inside won the first one. Let's see what happens here.
All right, who's going to make the Daytona 500?
I believe Stewart. Now Kane's fighting back. It's Kane, I believe.
Got it. Casey Kane.
3 wide as they get into 3.
Wow, those trucks are
Trouble already. Austin Dillon in it, as well as Johnny Sauter. The 18 of Kyle Busch is also involved.
98. Oh, look at this truck.
The 10, Jennifer Jo Cobb, also involved.
A little bit to block them.
They touch, and then Austin starts wiggling, and then he catches Johnny Sauter up against the wall. Kyle Busch comes along. The 15 of Ted Musgrave with nowhere to go. The 98 of
that truck. And also, he'd like to think.
Oh, Hornaday's in the wall.
Hornaday into the wall in the backstretch. Now Ricky Carmichael also in the 4, spinning. The 51 of Eric Almirola caught up in this. There's Johnny Benson in the 95 trying to avoid.
Carmichael and made turn him.
No, I think he had a flat.
I think he had a flat tire. I don't think Ricky Carmichael ever touched him.
No, it looked like that's what it was setting up to be, but Hornaday just veered to the right. Get a run, stuff right on his bumper. He'll just push Todd.
He needs some momentum.
Down the backstretch.
Look at
Jason
Jay
White moves out of line. Timothy Peters moved out. Todd Bodine scrapes the wall. Timothy Peters goes to the bottom of the racetrack to take the lead.
Todd got hit, went high, but kept his foot in the gas. Katie Rowley from the outside.
Jason's helping him on the outside.
Side by side, coming through 3 and 4.
Come on
The trioval is all that is left. A little contact. Timothy Peters is wild coming up to the line. Timothy Peters is going to win at Daytona.
Oh,
they
crashed
crashed behind him. Todd Bodine crossed the stripe in second, got sideways, and now Johnny Benson is in it.
Somewhere. Timothy said, well, I want to go with you. And he gets Todd, hits Todd in the back, sends Todd up high.
Lost about a half a truck length.
And then the reason why Timothy won, look, Dennis Setzer, he's pushing him, giving him the momentum he needed to stay ahead of Todd Bodine.
Another amazing finish from Daytona International Speedway.
Timothy Peters goes to victory lane in Daytona.
Hey, he knows how to pick them. He lives in Martinsville. He won there. Daytona's the biggest race. Heck,
I know this racetrack looks wide, but I promise you folks that whenever something happens like that, you run out of racing room in a hurry. That was a good job by a lot of people coming through there and not making this bigger than what it could have been.
Lower portion of your screen.
You can see just a little bit of misjudgment there.
Yeah, that was
61
a lap car.
got turned.
And Josh Wise was a lap car, and
she had nowhere to go.
Yeah, she just, I mean, gets by that car right there, but there's just nothing. I know it looks like room, but you're traveling at a high rate of speed, and she almost made it. Oh, there's contact behind him between Carl Edwards.
And Carl Edwards got up into
Keselowski. And boy, it just flipped Dale over. And then there's nowhere for these guys to go. That's Kyle Busch. That's the damage he sustained. There's Brendan gone.
You got to wonder why Carl Edwards would make a move like that on the straightaway. Kind of made an abrupt move up to the outside lane there. I don't know if he thought he was clear.
Yeah, sometimes you're moving over just to get against that car to try to slow that car down, that momentum, to where you can get your line moving a little bit.
He's got the run on the high side. Does he get any help? Not right now. Now he's going to look low.
Here comes
Meanwhile, going to crash. Kyle Busch, the 22 of Keselowski. While they spin, coming down the front straightaway, it's going to be all Tony Stewart.
Checker flag is waving.
Kevin Harvick trying to duck underneath. Who gets second behind Stewart? Tony Stewart's 15th Daytona win. It ranks third all-time.
Car spins and gets collected down off the banking between turns 1 and 2. Regan Smith is in it. Brad Keselowski and Keselowski's teammate, the 77 Sam pit stop.
Oh, trouble back there on the back straight.
Allmendinger
in the 43. Caution is out.
And he stays off the wall. That goes first, and you see that seam beginning to break up. And once it does, what surrounds that patch is going to work its way apart. And all that aggregate comes down the banking and just raises havoc. Now somebody turned.
Elliott Sadler got loose.
Yeah, he got loose, and here they all come and just piled in.
The 19 of Elliott Sadler. The 9 of Casey Kane.
Boy, Jeff Gordon, well, it just got bottlenecked in there. Jeff gave Casey Kane a little, in the 9 car, a little bump, shot him into Mark Martin in the 5, and then they rebounded from there. Now Bill looks like he just took, almost like Bill had a flat tire. He just washed up the hill right into Logano, and here comes Boris.
Here goes Boyer to the outside.
Look at Junior. Come on, Junior. Come on.
Can they make it to the flag?
Nah, no way. They'll never get through this third turn.
Junior got squirreled up right there.
No, it's just perfect. He's flying through there.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. unbelievably has caught Jamie McMurray as they come to turn 4.
He'll have to go to the high side, though. McMurray will guard that line.
the back. Never mind. Green flag still out. Checkered flag in the air. The 52nd Daytona 500 to Jamie McMurray.
Jamie McMurray, Teresa Earnhardt, Chip Ganassi, Felix Sabates winning the Daytona 500.
And don't forget Bono.